Colleen, your alternate day fasting coach here, and I lost 65 pounds alternate day fasting. That means eating every other day. Mystical Presh asks, what if for some reason you have strenuous things to do and are moving around a lot and expending energy on your fast day? So I would recommend not to. Moving a lot on your fast day is a disaster. Totally possible if you have a lot of built up energy, especially in the beginning of your fasting journey when you have a lot of glycogen stores to pull from. But in the beginning, you can walk around, do exercise, go to the gym, expend energy. But if you're doing strenuous things, just turn it into a feast day. You will feel dizzy, you will feel faint, and your stomach will grumble. And you may not have replenished enough on your previous feast day. Fasting goes along with being stress-free. We do yoga, we do Pilates, we go for light walks. So do not do overly strenuous things on your fast day. Intermittent fasting is a great way to burn fat. Here are the top 3 protocols to burn fat the fastest. Want to learn more? Go ahead and subscribe right now. Do not eat. Do not eat. If you research alternate day fasting, you will see a lot of articles mention 500 calories on your fast. No. In biblical times, you fast. There's no grace of 500 calories. The biggest grace I give myself as far as calories is 50 calories. And 50 calories is probably the max amount that you can do before you start to enable the metabolism. 2, do not skip supplements. I highly encourage you find a full multi-day vitamin. Make sure you take in vitamin D's. On your feast days, consuming green juice. Get in as many nutrients as you can because cutting out basically 15 days a month of eating. That's a significant nutritional void that you need to make sure you're covering. So you decided to alternate day fast and it's the middle of your fast and you're like, yeah, I think I need to eat now. Here's what you do. If you're gonna eat on your fast day, this is what you should be eating. All isn't lost if you decide to break your fast, although you'll be stopping the process of autophagy, which is the regeneration and recycling of cells that happens when you fast around 18 hours or more. You can still remain in ketosis, which is the process of using fat for fuel, which is how we get lean. What you should do if you break your fast early is stay as low carb as possible to remain in ketosis, and you could acquire autophagy on your next fast day. However, I suggest you don't turn your next day into a fast day. Keep the pattern as usual. You're gonna need those extra calories to fuel you through your next fast days, so don't skip feast day. Want to learn more? Go ahead and subscribe. So let me just share with you the cocktail I have discovered that has taken my hydration to the next level. I'm calling it fillers in a cup because it has plumped my skin. My smile lines, under eye bags disappeared. Okay. First, you're gonna need electrolytes. I highly suggest Element because it has sodium, potassium, and magnesium. 3 key electrolytes that we're missing in our diets and that make a big difference when it comes to hydration. And then you're gonna mix it with glycine powder. Glycine is an amino acid that helps with absorption and also with collagen production. So it's a masterful mix that will give you skin hydration, plump, and keep you full for hours, meaning you'll lose weight because a lot of us think we're hungry, but we're actually thirsty. Let me know if you tried this and how beautiful and plump your skin is, okay? Fillers in a cup, y'all. Fillers in a cup. Subscribe and like for more beauty hacks and wellness tips. Shoot for the Moon asks, were there any unintended consequences while fasting? For me personally, because I'll only speak for myself, I actually realized I have a condition called Gilbert syndrome and fasting triggered that. And now I'm on my way to healing, but fasting did not cause this. A lot of people do experience hair loss. It's within your best interest to try to get as many vitamins in as possible on your feast days. Do not take your feast days for granted. They are refuel days, so you can get the best energy, the best nutrition, the best vitamins on that day, because when the fast day rolls around, we don't want you fainting on the pavement. Yeah, there could be unintended consequences with alternate day fasting, but the benefits are so much better. 3, do not dehydrate. Coffee is a diuretic. I would be aware of it. You know, it expels a lot of fluids from your body. You can have sparkling water, seltzer. Number 4, do not undereat. Remember that these calories are for 2 days. you're eating for two. You want to make sure you're having at least 2,000 calories. When I hear 2,000 calories, that's very low to me, because that means I'm splitting it in half for 2 days. That means I'm having 1,000 calories for 2 days worth of activity. Doesn't sound so good, does it? Eat abundantly on your feast days. And when I say abundantly, I don't mean recklessly. Whole foods, protein out. I want to make sure I'm having healthy fats, make you feel full. It's very important you do not undereat. You do not want to be weak, and you do not want to be faint. I've lost well over 60 pounds in a matter of months by using alternate day fasting. So you fell off of alternate day fasting and you feel like it's hard to get back on. Here's number one. Number one, you need to forgive yourself. You need to learn how to give yourself the benefit of grace. Grace is almost defined as a flexibility, an elasticity you give yourself to make a mistake. Why did you fall off, and how can you get back on in a way that will propel you to success in the future? Do not beat yourself up. There's enough going on in the world. There's enough criticism from the outside world. You don't need to be your own worst critic. I want you to give yourself a hug for trying. And the fact that you are trying says a lot about you as a person, that you want to do better in life. For that, I applaud you. You're doing just fine.
First off, bitch, mind your business. Bad bitch,
Colleen, your alternate day fasting coach here, and I lost 65 pounds alternate day fasting. That means eating every other day. Mrs. Kamori asks, what are some recommended maintenance methods once you reach your goal weight? I split it into two maintenance methods, right? You can either A, continue fasting with 1 to 2 fast days a week, or B, if you've been very strict with yourself during this process and that focuses on healing your poor relationship with food, your emotional ties to food, understanding intuitive eating, you should be able to now eat normal calorie ranges throughout your everyday life. I have healed a lot of my binging tendencies. And if you are a binger, fasting is great for healing that. Once you've gotten to that healed place, you now can have 18 to 2,000 calorie days without overeating. Just maintain like that. Having a really hard time on your fast day? Is it a struggle to get through? Try this. Jen Stevens, the author of Delay, Don't Deny, and Feast, Fast, Repeat, created and coined the term clean fast. She basically dictated everything that we can have on our fast days that won't trigger hunger and craving cues. Everything from the yes column is approved. You highly want to avoid everything from the no column, and be very wary when it comes to the maybe column. Essentially, the goal on fast day is to not trigger an insulin response. And this may come from drinking apple cider vinegar, lemon water, or having a stick of gum. If you find yourself being really frustrated on fast day, maybe try a clean fast day or 3 and see how that works for you. Do not be inactive on your fast days unless you have mastered the skill of discipline and willpower. You should stay busy. Find a friend to talk to, go for a walk, go to the gym, stay active, because the moment you start chilling in front of the TV, getting stressed, you're gonna want something to eat. Number 6, do not skip weight training. You're gonna be left with a body with no form, with a body that is essentially skinny fat, left with a body that's essentially shapeless. Alternate day fasting is gonna give you the body that looks good in clothes. Weight training is gonna give you the body that looks good naked. When we combine those, dream body. Number 7 is do not do any restrictive diets while alternate day fasting. You do not have to do extra diets. Diets are not long-term. Fasting, it just makes you feel lighter, helps you reset, flatten your tummy. Fasting is a really easy way to maintain goals long-term. So do not diet while alternate day fasting. Colleen, your alternate day fasting coach here, and I lost 65 pounds alternate day fasting. That means eating every other day. Savannah asks, does a dirty fast make you lose less weight? It doesn't. Majority of my weight loss was dirty fasting. And what dirty fasting does essentially do is it makes it a little harder to fast or get through your fast day. It does enable insulin and sugar levels to rise, thus causing cravings and hankerings for a Snicker bar. If you are looking to dirty fast, you absolutely can and will lose weight because the body essentially is in a calorie deficit. But if you're looking to get maximum health benefits, it is within your best rights to go ahead and clean fast. Here are 3 weight loss mentalities that might be keeping you fat. Don't waste food. The whole don't waste food thing is a myth. The children in Africa don't want your scraps. The Clean Your Plate Club, we all know that we're supposed to clean our plates. Don't leave anything behind. Finish up. Don't do it to yourself. If you see food on your kid's plate, leave them alone and you don't eat it yourself. This is a really bad one. I'm gonna stuff myself today because I'm gonna start tomorrow. So tomorrow comes and then you stuff yourself, but you still didn't start. All those excess calories are gonna catch up. Don't do it to yourself. Hey, I was guilty of it all. Are you guilty of any of these sins? Layo asks, do you recommend workouts on your fast days? Hail to the yeah. You should be working out on a fast day because it helps you burn up the glycogen stores faster so you can then get to the fat stores. And when we get to the fat stores, that's using fat as fuels, ketones. We start to lean out faster. So the more you can burn through stored up sugar, the faster you'll get lean. And that includes fasting and exercising. Now, I wouldn't recommend anything super strenuous on your fast days. Go for a good walk, a brisk walk at that. Stretch, do yoga, even do light upper body weights. Please do work out. The body is meant to move. The human body is meant to move. Do not suffocate what the body is designed to do. It's like a race car. Just let it vroom, vroom, okay? It's fall and it's turning into winter real fast, quick, and hurry. There's a few things that we can do to avoid the winter weight gain. Beware of Starbucks, y'all. Beware of Dunkin'. Beware of all these fancy specialty coffee drink places. Please, 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 because guess what? They add up so quickly. And they're usually a minimum of 300 calories. It's really easy to overdose on the pumpkin spice lattes, especially if it's a daily habit. If you're looking to not only avoid cool weather weight gain, save money, make your own drink. You'll be able to customize it to your liking, to your goals. Do yourself a favor, save calories, save time, and save money. Do it at home. Colleen, your alternate day fasting coach here, and I lost 65 pounds alternate day fasting. That means eating every other day. So Cassandra asks, how long does it take to start seeing significant progress while alternate day fasting? I'll speak from my experience, as no two journeys are alike while alternate day fasting, but it took me 1 week to see considerable difference. The first week I had lost 5 pounds. In 2 weeks I lost 7 pounds, and by the end of the month I lost 12 pounds, which is a substantial amount of weight. If on our journey we're comparing ourselves to these skinny, quick schemes, you're going to think that you're losing weight slowly, when in average, losing 2 pounds a week is above and beyond. Give yourself grace, give yourself time. Your main focus should just be to not eat. It shouldn't be jumping on the scale. It shouldn't be seeing if your pants fit yet. Fasting is a health plan with weight loss as a side effect. It's El Nicole asks, did I ease into alternate day fasting or did you jump right in? Oh, I'm about to dive in. I actually started at 16.8, did that for about 8 months, lost 40 pounds, got pregnant, gained about 50 pounds, went to OMAD, 23 hours fasting, 1 hour of meal eating, lasted 4 months because I was like, hell no, I can't eat pancakes in the morning. Who's doing that? And then in April 2021, after the birth of my second child, I was like, let me try this all or nothing approach, because as a Scorpio, all I know was black or white. I thought I was gonna kill myself. I was like, okay, I'm coming to see you, Lord. But guess what? I went to sleep. I woke up the next day and I completed my first 36-hour fast. And I was like, I can do this. And you can too. Start today. Alternate day fasting was the wave.